Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of So Drunk with Meghan Hughes. I'm Meghan Hughes, and this is the show where I sew things while getting drunk. I mean, it's really very self-explanatory. But I haven't done one of these in many, many months. I believe since October when I sewed my Halloween costume, when Finley and I were Tarzan and Jane. That was a great time. That was the first time on So Drunk that I've done anything other than just basic shitty alterations. And I say shitty because I truly am not great at sewing, but I'm learning and showing you as I learn, which, you know, is better than nothing, right? Like, at least we're applying ourselves. So today I am joined by my red wine. I will admit, I'm already one glass deep. I just had a happy hour with my family on Zoom. We've been really living for our Zoom happy hours. So I'm already one glass in and this is my second. And cheers. You know, I hope you're, oh, there you go. I hope you're drinking along or drinking water along. At least I do have my water as well. If you are drinking alcohol, please stay hydrated at the same time. Cheers. And maybe some of you noticed the cork floating in here. Yeah, I made a big mistake. I used my wine opener the wrong way and it shot it into it, spewed me with red wine everywhere. It was really a horrendous event that occurred. But you know, it's fine, we're fine. Just a little extra flavor today in Miss Lefty, which is a red blend that my friend Annalie put me onto, and it's delicious. I buy it every time I'm at freaking Safeway. Well, you could probably tell in the thumbnail, but today we are sewing face masks, some nice sanitary masks for you guys to go about your lives during Corona season. Maybe some of you are still in the workforce. I actually decided to sew these today very, very recently. I was just going to do another shitty alterations So Drunk episode, and then my friend Shay texted me and she was like, hey dude, I know you sew and I'm working at Pizza Hut still and I need some face masks to work in, and I'll pay you if you make me a couple face masks that I can wash and wear while I'm at work. And I was like, dude, that's a great idea. I told her I'm not great at sewing, but I'm gonna give it the old college try today and just try to make something of myself. Why is that song playing in my head from Mod Sun that's like, make something of yourself? Wow, a TBT, truly. But yeah, we're gonna make something of ourselves today and just get into it. So what you're going to need, I am actually following somebody else's tutorial that they made a YouTube video on, so I'm gonna link that down below. The lady whose tutorial I'm following, she suggested 9 inches by 6 inches of fabric, 2 pieces, so that you can, you know, fold them against each other here. And obviously I think I'm gonna keep one of these 3 masks and give the other 2 to Shay to work in, but keep one for just running errands, going to the grocery store, all the things. I know that some people are like, I don't need to wear a fucking mask. And then some people are like, you're leaving the house without a mask and gloves. Are you crazy?
I also just wanted to say that I wanted to film this as well because I saw like a few days ago, the Los Angeles mayor put out an ordinance that everybody, when they go out into public, they need to be wearing a mask. And he said in an article, which I'll link down below, that you can even use like a bandana tied around your face or just anything to stop the spread and just like cover the nose and mouth area. And I was thinking how like 4 million plus people who live in Los Angeles are going to be in need of face masks, and we already have a shortage of them. So like, use an old t-shirt fabric, a bandana, make your own, you know? I'll link the guidelines down below on things to keep in mind if you're going to make your own mask though. Just stay safe out there, kids, okay?
So I feel like this is a better idea than buying masks. Like, I'm just using bandana fabric. So yes, 9 inches by 6 inches of fabric, 2 pieces of them. And then I have elastic that I already had handy. This was actually, I cut the elastic in half long ways because they were about 1 inch long to just like sew into clothing and stuff. And I've never sewed with elastic before. So this is gonna be my first time doing this stuff. So I need some liquid courage for that one, honestly. And I really don't know. Oh, that wasn't a good sip. I really don't know if this is gonna work out, but I'm hoping, because I need to help my friend out and help all of you out there as well. But either way, you can go and watch the freaking tutorial. If all else fails and I just like completely shit the bed today, then you can just go and watch the lady I'm linking in the description and actually make a successful mask. We got a backup plan, all right, folks? And then I thought this bandana was some nice fabric. I'm using 100% cotton fabric for that sweet, sweet material. And yeah, I just thought the pirate bandana was kind of just a funny pattern to do for a face mask, because it's like, this is a dangerous situation, you know, because it is. I'm also doing a tie-dye one because like, this is a statement moment, you know? Okay, now that we've got that over with, we have our 2 pieces of elastic, we have our 2 pieces of fabric, and we're doing this 3 times over, just in case I fuck them up. I also have extra fabric that you know, the extra parts of the bandanas that I've cut. So just in case, you know, we have more fabric. Oh my God, a bunny. Hi, Roger Rabbit. What are you up to? I just have my white thread threaded through the needle, as well as threaded through my bobbin down here. So we're just keeping it simple today. White, no mistakes. Goes with everything, okay? So first things first, we have our fabric kind of long ways like this with the 9 inches going across. And we're gonna take our elastic and put it in the side right here on the inside, so the 2 pieces of fabric are over it. So you're putting the elastic on the shorter ends. And I didn't mention this before, had a brain fart moment. 6.5 inches of elastic for women, 7 inches for men is what the tutorial I'm following says. I guess women have a smaller face. I feel like I have a big face though, so maybe I do need the 7 inches. Okay, so we're gonna pin her down, just lock her into place so that we know what we're doing here. And let me tell you, I'm not a precise queen when it comes to sewing, but I'm trying my best today. Ow, I poked myself. I mean, honestly, I saw that coming. I'm slightly concerned that like I am gonna start doing this and then I'm just gonna fully fuck it up, which, you know, like it wouldn't be the end of the world because I do have more fabric that I can use and whatnot, but yeah, I'm definitely scared. Scared about this project, just because you never know what could happen once you turn the actual machine on. So we're just making sure today that we're securing everything in place decently enough that we can pivot it around, we can do a little fluid moment, which honestly has never happened in the history of Sew Drunk. I've never like successfully sewed enough lines in a row that I have like a nice streak where I'm like, yeah, I keep going and going and going and like everything's fine, you know? So we're just gonna take everything as it comes today, okay? This is a judge-free zone. We're just open to anything occurring. I probably bought this elastic to fix a shirt like a year ago, maybe even longer, and I still haven't fixed the shirt that has the broken elastic. But you know, like that's fine, that's fine. This, as I've said before, is where my clothing that needs to be altered actually goes to die, because I haven't seen some of the stuff that's been in there for months. I mean, it's been months since October, the last time that I filmed one of these. Now, Sew Drunk is the only time that I sew. In this quarantine, I actually want to change that. So I'm putting this out into the universe that your girl needs to sew more. Speaking of which, let's turn the actual damn machine on. I feel like you need to be able to see it a little bit better. We're just gonna kind of fucking go for it. All right, so everybody hold on to your hats and let's get into it. Let's see how this goes over. Oh, I forgot to do my back stitch. See, this is already, oh, what's happening?
Okay, hello. I just wanted to kind of soberly explain the mistake that I'm making here, because I feel like I didn't do it justice when I actually realized what I was doing wrong later in the video. So basically what I was doing wrong is I was trying to sew down the entire line of elastic long ways, like put stitches in the elastic the entire way down, but you're not supposed to be doing that. So you're sewing the fabric closed with the elastic kind of pushed over to the side. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going over the bottom and the top of the elastic to hold it into place, like on the fabric here. And you're gonna pivot your machine and then keep sewing down. So you're securing just the tops and the bottoms, but when we flip the fabric inside out, the elastic will be free to pull away, not sewn down to the fabric. Does this make sense? I hope so.
Things are going okay. I'm actually just gonna check this out and make sure that it like fully went through where I wanted it to and whatnot. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks fine to me. Will it actually stretch? Who knows? You know, I wish I could say so far so good, but instead I'm gonna say so far so bad. Because This isn't looking nice. And it's actually not looking promising for me. So what's happening here is that we're actually gonna need these. Honestly, upon further investigation, I have now realized that what she's doing is leaving room to be able to flip the material inside out, like this, and have this. It'll make sense when I do it. I just have to do it. And I honestly am just so fucking confused. I need to start over. I'm abandoning this first project, and I'm gonna come back to it when I actually realize what the fuck is going on, because right now, don't know what the fuck's going on. And we're very much so into this project. So this just in, we're sewing the tops of the elastic, like these little pieces, to the fabric, but not the long way. So that was my mistake on the first try, and I'm gonna try again here for a second. Okay, I promise that we'll at least make one good one, because that's at least my promise today, is that I'll give her the old college try, meaning like even if it's shitty, we're going to make a fucking mask, okay? And that's on Jesus. I need more liquid courage. Okay, anyways, in the comments down below, please let me know how your quarantine has been. I want to know what you guys are doing. If you're staying at home, or you got laid off, or whatever's been occurring in your lives. I hope that maybe you're doing some fun stuff to make up for the boredom, or, you know, not having a job. Like, are you picking up a new hobby? Are you maybe talking with some people that you don't talk to all the time? I've really been living for Zoom lately. Honestly, I was never using Zoom before quarantine, but now I'm like, Zoom's fucking fun. I like it. Okay, that's better. Now you can see a little bit more of my head as well as the sewing machine. You can do this. I believe in you, Meghan. No, it's just a little pep talk song for myself, okay? Well, my needle came unthreaded immediately. Immediately. At least I noticed it at the beginning rather than just continuing on, because there's been a couple of So Drunk episodes where I'm like, what is happening? And I keep looking back to see like what's going on, and then I finally realize like 10 minutes later, after I've jammed a bunch of thread together, that actually what was occurring the entire time was that I needed help. Now we'll go down the long side, making sure that we're getting over that elastic on the corner so it's actually gonna stay on, okay? That's what I gathered, at least. Forward, back stitch. Back over that elastic, really making sure she's in there, okay? Freaking pivot. So far, I'd say this is like, it's not looking horrible, which is a rare thing to say on So Drunk, okay? I feel like I'm doing it good. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, which might be horrible, but at least I'm doing it good. This rabbit is all up in my grill right now. You guys gotta see this guy. Hello, cheers to you, Roger Rabbit. We try again. Back stitch. Let's just see what she's saying here. So she's saying to then flip it inside out, and you'll have these. Ha 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 ha. I've done it! Wow. Okay, yeah. Now all we have to do is sew this last joint down here, and we'll have the full ensemble. Okay. I actually am feeling good about this, guys. I don't know about you. Things are going fine over here for me. And I'm gonna really try to sew her down, okay? Nail her down. I don't know if any of you are even following along, or if you're just watching me because of the entertainment, but I hope at least some of you are doing this. Now we have our final side here. Go forward, back stitch, forward again. Okay, things are going well. Honestly, in every other episode of So Drunk, I've been like, at this point, just so confused with either what's going on or the mistakes that I've made, that I'm like, everything is bad and I've done it wrong. I never properly finish. Speaking of properly finishing, there's a stitch here that I'll have to go back and go over, but that can be repaired, you know? So I flipped her inside out. As you can see, this is kind of, well, you probably can't see that. This is kind of the shittier side, so you know which goes towards your face. Like the text is inside out and it just looks wrong, but the front, it looks good. So you can do this. Oh my God, it fucking worked, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I have to finish it and then we'll show off the final product. I'm elated. Truly. Once you wear the motherfucking thing on your face, you're like, wow, things are really looking up. So I'm gonna fold my seams in a little bit just to make it look cleaner. Fold the fabric over and make sure that this is sewn shut. Wait, my needle is not threaded. Things like this, I'm like, when did that even occur? And why did no one tell me? If anybody were to tell me, I would have to be some kind of like a Disney princess where they have all of those animals helping them out, like Cinderella or in Enchanted when she just leans out the window and is like, oh, 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 oh. I did a shitty rendition for you. But then like all the mice could come and they could come help me sew my wedding dress or whatever it might be. They could thread the needle for me because I'm struggling so much because my vision perception is off and I can't even find the freaking hole. My hands are shaky. Okay, she's through. She's through. And just friggin' go for it. Okay? I put my finger under this part of the sewing machine. So I was hit, but I'm not bleeding. It was just a dumb move for me. You know what? This is fucking up my angling, okay? I'm doing my focus face again. It's fine. You guys need to know the real me, and that's my focus face. Yes! This is the best day of my life. I have done something really nice. And it fits. It fits good. Okay, this is honestly a vibe. We're thriving. I'm just gonna cut some of the fabric that's coming off here. Hi, Pinnacle Peanut. Hi. Recently, Rue has gotten the nicknames Pinnacle Peanut as well as Fart Dart because she shoots farts out like little darts. You're really cute, Mrs. Fart Dart. Yeah, Mrs. Farting Garter. That's another one of her names. Mrs. Farter Garter. I don't even know what it means, but it just happens. One of us says it and it sticks. Okay, we have our first sanitary mask. When I give these to her, by the way, I'm gonna tell her to wash them. Not because I haven't been quarantining or anything, because I have for literally, I think this is day 20 for us. It's been a very long time, but just for sanitary purposes, like wash before you wear them. And now, in honor of finishing one of these masks, I need a refill. Let's go upstairs and see what Finley has to say about this. Baby, check this out.
Wow, pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy stuff.
Are you gonna make another?
I am.
I would cut it like instead of a rectangle, take fabric off so that the sides are tighter in.
Yeah. I might need to fold them down a little bit.
Because it's like face masks are all about not breathing, you know, like it's supposed to filter the air and there's a lot of air to come from the side.
Yeah, I need to go back over the corners.
It looks really good, but I feel like there might be a really easy way to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back over the corners. I think that's the easiest way. Okay, some general suggestions from the peanut gallery. So you can see the gaps on the sides over here, and that shouldn't be happening. So I'm gonna fold this material over. So I'm gonna hold it down where I want to make it smaller. Okay, just need my pins. Honestly, you guys, I'm so proud. We're gonna do another one after this just for good freaking measure, but seriously, I'm so proud. So we're gonna go back over these areas to really close them up good so no air be getting in here. Oh my god, the two rabbits are back. Oh my god, one of them left again. I think they're trying to mate. They're like chasing each other around, so who really knows what's going on with those guys, but that's okay. None of my business. Their sex life is none of my business. Okay, yeah, that fits a lot better. You see there's no more air coming in because it's like sewed completely down to the sides of my face. This is a vibe. We've done a good thing here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Moving on. I think that this one's a go. Like this one's a send her on home to Shay. Let's hang her off with my bottle of wine. gorgeous. We're gonna get to working on this next one now.
Okay, before I show you the second mask, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do snappy edits for this mask because this video is already long enough. And when I get drunk, I talk a lot and like I'll keep in some, funny commentary throughout it, but I'm just gonna try to do snappy edits so that I can show you the second mask finished as well because you probably already understand the first one. And if not, go watch the video in the description that shows you how to do it better anyways.
Now we have our little tie-dye guy here that we're gonna make. I'm gonna cut off the tag just so it's not irritating anybody's face. Cheers to finishing one and starting a second. Wow, I'm so fucking proud of myself. I don't even need this tutorial anymore because guess what? I've mastered it. Just kidding. I'm not a master of pretty much anything, but I'm trying. I kind of just zoned out for a moment. I honestly forgot I was filming a video. I was just fully in my head. I swear I'll probably watch this back and be like, an hour of footage? Because that's how long it's gonna fucking take, man. But I'll edit it down to be like a 20-minute or so video, I'm sure. I'm feeling Miss Wine. I'm feeling Miss Lefty. And on the fourth side, we'll go to the middle of the fabric, lift the foot up and stop, and flip it inside out. But like the last mask, we're having some, some issues with it staying in place around the face and not letting any air in. So I'm gonna re-sew this. I could not have that be puffed back against my face. That would have been horrible. Okay, this side is good, like fully sewn down. This side needs a little work. Cheers to finishing our second mask. These are kind of iconic. I'm so happy that I did this. I'm feeling fulfilled. Speaking of feeling things, I'm feeling this wine, okay? So I'm gonna make myself a little bit of food and end off this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me make some nice sanitary masks. Please let me know if you make any of these and just send me photos if you do, okay? I need to know that you're safe, happy, healthy, and well. Also, I would just love to see you guys in handmade masks because that would be cute as fuck. Thank you so much for joining me today as I get drunk and burp and attempt to sew things that ended up being pretty good for once. So thumbs up for that. Honestly, we've made a success today. So give this video a big thumbs up for that. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you want to be notified when I upload. You can become a patron of mine if you want to support my earnings for this month. And until my next video, stay smiling. Bye guys. Too drunk to cook? Well, I've got you covered. Just make some freaking vegan nugs, little bit of broccoli, cut the broccoli up, that's all you freaking have to do. Drizzle olive oil, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, throw it all in the oven, bake at 425 for 15 minutes. And you've got yourself a meal. Bon appetit.